My name is Valerie Pond, and this is why I flipped my math classroom. This used to be my classroom. It used to look like this, where I stood in the front of the room and I taught to the middle students in my classroom. While I had a group of higher level students over here that were not challenged, they were bored with the information and they were ready to move forward. I also had a group of struggling students not getting effective remediation. They were not getting the basic content of what we were covering, or they needed more help to be successful. This led to me covering 90% of the content during the class time, and that means I was spending 90% of the time in the front lecturing and not meeting all my student needs. 10% of the time was spent on the application of the content. Students would then have to go home or outside of class to work on applying the concepts that I was teaching in class. This constant battle of me not meeting all the needs of my students in class, feeling the need to differentiate for all my learners, led me to feel ineffective as I saw the need for more differentiation of instruction, but not having enough class time to actually do it. Students struggling with the content, missing instruction, or unable to meet with me were turning to the internet for assistance. This called for a drastic change of how I taught. I thought, instead of giving students another teacher resources on the internet, why not give them me? Why can't I do the videos of my content so that the students would see me? This is where the flipping the classroom came into play. Students come to class preloaded with the material that we were going to discuss and practice that class. Students can pause, play, rewind the videos as many times as they would like. They watch the videos before the class that we meet. This is a self-paced environment where students can remediate by playing the video over or work ahead if they have already mastered the topic. They now come to my class and my whole class is shifting. Now I'm in the middle of the class where now I can work with my students in groups focused on different pieces of application. I can work with each of these groups that are working at their own pace. I can work here with these students or here with these students. If I have a group that needs to be more challenged, and I can help them. So students are engaged and challenged in class. I now have time to differentiate my instruction. I don't know why this slide looks so weird, but basically now I've flip-flopped everything. 90% of the time in class is spent on application, and now 10% is based on the delivery. I now have time in class to do what I need to do. I am now a very happy teacher, as I can make connections more readily with students and challenge and expand their knowledge. I have switched from the traditional classroom where the teacher's role is sage on the stage and the students listen to my lecture and then they have homework, to the flipped classroom style where I'm basically the guide on the side, where we have an activity that day and then you can watch a lecture for the next class. I hope you enjoyed my video.